welcome back to Maggie's Cottage. Well, today we're going to take a ride up into the mountains and we're going to hit one of our favorite mountain lakes, since Maggie's Cottage sits at the base of some beautiful mountain ranges. And we're going to try out our new Explorer inflatable kayak. So this is the first time we'll be using this thing. So we'll take some video of it and show you how it works out, and hopefully we don't sink and everything goes well. But we're looking forward to this, and of course it's always nice to be able to take a ride up in the mountains between projects.
So here we are starting our drive up to the lake. We're just driving through the little town that Maggie's Cottage is in. This is such a peaceful little town. We love it here, and it's so close to the mountains.
It's definitely the country, and we've made this little drive on our ATV many times.
We're about to the opening of the canyon.
The one thing I like about this little town, like a lot of little country towns, is you can ride your ATV around town, you know, wherever you go. So we don't have to trailer it up and take it somewhere and unload it. We just hop on it at the house and go.
There are lots of fun trails to take up in the mountains here. And you'll see in a minute there's going to be a lot of trucks with their trailers that have dropped off their ATVs and they're out having fun on the trails. We love going on the trails up in these mountains. Looks like there's quite a few up there, but it's never been crowded.
No, and you know what? It's a little more crowded now because of you know, the pandemic. A lot of people are, you know, heading up to the mountains and out in the country. So we've had probably a few more people, you know, up in the mountains than we typically have, but that still has not crowded us. We're still able to hop on a trail and go somewhere and literally have very few people, if anybody, near us.
This is a really nice part in the road. It cools off quite a bit. There's the river right here we're going to go over in just a minute on the bridge. It's a fun place to go and cool off.
Would you call it a river?
Yeah. There is the river.
That thing's really flowing when it's spring runoff.
You can tell we're getting a little bit higher here. Oh, this is our favorite little lake. This is like 15 minutes from Maggie's Cottage to get to this little lake that we love to fish at. It's beautiful. We even saw a bear there once. We're getting into the taller pines. It's getting cooler. It is a beautiful ride. The smell is amazing.
Yeah, basically we go from about 5,800 feet, I think, 56 to 5,800, where the cottage is elevation, up to a little over 10,000.
We're getting higher here. It's really beautiful up here in the springtime too. It takes a while for the snow to melt though, so you can't go right away in May. Sometimes even in June there's snow up here. This is looking back, you can see the mountains. We've climbed quite a bit.
It's just a shame because pictures and videos really don't do justice to what it truly looks like, but man, it's so pretty and cool and clean. The air is so wonderful.
We see a lot of deer in this area sometimes. I think they like that area. There's beautiful little streams, especially in the springtime. A lot of water running off. Lots of wildflowers. This is just some of the pictures of wildflowers that we've seen on our travels up there. Very beautiful. Lots of meadows full of wildflowers. Another look back. There's a few less trees as we get higher up in elevation.
So this is a reservoir at the top of the mountain range, and this is used for the culinary water in the little town that we live in. So I'll tell you what though, I usually don't drink water out of the tap, but I drink it here religiously. And then this is the little lake that we're going to take the kayak out on. It's called Snow Lake, and it's called that because there's usually snow all year round. As you can see, there's still snow there, and there's usually little patches all year. But it's a nice, cute little lake that just up in the mountains, set off out in the boonies. Few people there, more people than are usually there, probably again because of the pandemic.
And it is cold.
Well, it wasn't really.
No, the lake, the water.
Oh, the water
lake
is cold. Yeah, and it wasn't cold being there. I mean, it was cool, but yeah, the water is a little bit chilly. I have swam in it, and it's clear too. You can see down to the bottom unless it gets really deep. So anyway, we got up there and got the kayak out. This is the first time I put it together, and it's the Explorer K2 Intex. Got it at Amazon. Black Friday for about 40 bucks. Here's some of the parts, the seats, the paddles. It comes with everything. Now that little red pump, that's one that I had. I didn't really need it. I used it, but I didn't really need it. The pump that came with the kayak was perfect. And so, yeah, I actually started to pump it up with the little red pump that I had with my little Jackery 240 battery pack, but that was completely unnecessary and actually would have been a lot faster had I used the pump that came with it. The other thing I did wrong is I started at the wrong end. I was supposed to inflate the bottom first, but I inflated both sides first, which made it a little bit tougher to get to the bottom opening, but I got there.
And they are numbered. The bottom said 1, so if you follow the directions, you'll be
Well,
fine.
yeah, I mean, if you read the instructions like most of us don't do, you'd probably be a lot better than me. But hey, it worked. We got it up. You know, I was able to inflate both sides and the bottom. And here's the real pump at work, and it worked much better. The seats I just blew up. They were not that difficult to do. Had a little fun here because I was starting to put the seat in the wrong way and thinking, how did these straps go together? Well, just got it the wrong way, dummy. Flip it around and you'll be okay. Just like that. Again, reading the instructions would have probably saved that little blunder, but hey, all in a day's work.
Looks comfortable. Looks comfortable. Nice.
So hey, look, I got it together. Got the last seat in and bada boom, bada bing, there it is. And I think it looked like the picture.
Feels pretty sturdy. the ducks right there. And sheep across the lake, going down a steep hill to get a drink. And some wild ducks. The farmers bring their sheep up here during the winter. I mean during the summer. Take them home during the winter.
So deflating it was pretty easy. I mean, there's a cap that you remove to pump, and the top of the cap to let it deflate, and the air comes out really quick. So I was pretty pleased at how they had put this thing together. It's pretty simple. And surprisingly enough, everything fit back in the bag that it came in with room to spare. So that was also kind of a nice little bonus. Because oftentimes that's not always the case. So you just patiently just fold the thing up, get all the air out, put all the pieces back in the case, and it's good. So anyway, that's our little video. We hope you enjoyed it. We love having you along for the ride, like we said. If you like what you see, subscribe, leave a comment. We'd love to have you on this journey and watch some of our other videos. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.